So you just saw Gladiator 2, or you're planning to see Gladiator 2, and you just want to see more movies like that. Of course you would. Why wouldn't you? Anything in the same genre. You know, epics or historical epics or sword and sandal epics, whatever you call them. I have a dope list for you today. I'm going to rank my favorite Gladiator-esque movies. A lot of these are even from the same director too. So what I did was I ranked them based on their Rotten Tomatoes score. Let's get started. I'm going to start off with a few honorable mentions. They happen to all be directed by the man, Ridley Scott. But don't worry, he still has tons of work on the list. I'm thinking Kingdom of Heaven, The Director's Cut, Robin Hood, and Napoleon. All are worth your attention. In fact, you should check out my review for Napoleon. I really enjoyed that one. So if you love epic battles, Troy delivers some stunning, large-scale combat sequences that bring the legendary Trojan War to life, featuring standout performances from Brad Pitt and Eric Bana, directed by Wolfgang Peterson. Its sweeping cinematography and evocative score immerse you in one of history's greatest legends. Critics thought this one was just all right. Its tomato meter is at 53%, but the audience score is better at 73%. It's worth checking out if you haven't seen it. I've been quoted many times calling this movie the toughest movie ever made, directed by one of my favorite directors, Zack Snyder. This is him at his most Snydery. Shot beautifully, many iconic scenes and moments, and lines and characters. This is my favorite movie on the list and one that you should definitely check out if you haven't seen it. Gerard Butler's performance is worth the price of admission alone. And I'm pissed to see that it only has a 61% on Rotten Tomatoes. How could you not like this? Based in 19th century Japan, The Last Samurai features a clash between tradition and more modern combat methods. Tom Cruise stars, giving a great performance as a soldier who finds redemption and purpose among the samurai. It features breathtaking battle sequences and a moving story, plus Hans Zimmer does his thing with the score. Who doesn't love a good samurai movie? Released in '95, Braveheart is another classic showcasing epic battles, this time in a Scottish setting. It features Mel Gibson doing double duty as both the film's star and director. The film's sweeping landscapes, iconic battle scenes, and unforgettable score make it a cinematic masterpiece. Braveheart remains inspiring and unforgettable, and this is one of the few movies that audiences and critics both agree that the movie's just that great. The first Gladiator movie, directed by Ridley Scott, is a classic. It features Russell Crowe delivering a commanding performance as Maximus, betrayed general turned gladiator fighting for justice and honor. The film's stunning battle sequences, emotional depth, and unforgettable score by Hans Zimmer create a gripping cinematic experience. And I had forgot Joaquin Phoenix was in this. He kills it too. I think it deserves a higher tomato meter score than 79%, and audiences agree with me here because the audience score is 87%. And the sequel has a pretty comparable score so far, but I haven't seen it just yet. I'll drop the review when I do, but it looks dope. And again, it's directed by Ridley Scott, plus Denzel Washington is in it, so it can't be bad, right? I know what you're thinking. Ridley Scott is dominating this section of the list. He dropped this gem, The Last Duel, a little while back in 2021. Stars Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Adam Driver, and they're just acting their hearts out in a medieval France setting. It's based on a true story with 3 distinct points of view. We got a lot of intense battle scenes and intricate courtroom drama. Ridley's doing what he does best here, but it unfortunately debuted with the worst opening so far of his career. Do you think it deserves its 85% on Rotten Tomatoes? The Last of the Mohicans is as classic as it gets. It dropped in '92, directed by the great Michael Mann, stars Daniel Day-Lewis, who delivers a powerful performance as Hawkeye, a man caught between two worlds, fighting for love and survival. The movie depicts an epic story set in the French and Indian War. Must see for sure. Based on the epic clash at the Battle of the Red Cliffs in ancient China, John Woo's Red Cliff masterfully recreates thrilling large-scale combat. He weaves a richly detailed narrative with tons of cinematic spectacle. It's no wonder this movie has so much acclaim and it gets number 3 on this list. Directed by Robert Eggers, 2022's The Northman is a visceral and visually stunning Viking epic that delves deep into themes of revenge and fate and honor. Alexander Skarsgård gives a ferocious performance in this one as a warrior prince on a brutal quest to avenge his father's murder. It features plenty of authentic Norse mythology, haunting imagery, and intense action. When you look at the score, it obviously resonated with critics a lot more than the average viewer, but if you made it this far in this list, it's definitely worth checking out. In the #1 spot, according to Rotten Tomatoes scores, we have The Woman King. Here, Viola Davis drops off a commanding performance as leader of an all-female warrior unit defending their kingdom. This is an action-packed, historic epic adored by critics and audiences alike. Latasha Lynch is in this too and kills it. John Boyega is great. It has breathtaking battle sequences and a compelling story. An emotional core, the film shines as both an action spectacle and a heartfelt drama. Plus, it's inspired by true events. I really enjoyed this one, and I think it's a must-see. So let me know what you thought of this list. What movies did I miss? What are you planning to check out? Tell me all about it in the comments, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.